Hi. Today is Tuesday, and I'm here to talk to you about the first series of Warrior Cats. Now, the first series of books is called The Prophecies Begin. I'll begin explaining the first book, Into the Wild. So, to begin to understand a series, you have to go over the first book. Into the Wild, in this case, would be the first book of The Prophecies Begin. In the beginning of this book, you see ThunderClan and RiverClan having a battle over this territory called Sunny Rocks, where cats can sunbathe. During this battle, Spotted Leaf, a ThunderClan warrior cat, who also is a medicine cat which takes care of the sick cats, receives a prophecy from StarClan. Fire alone can save our clan. And then the point of view switches to Rusty, a little house cat, a little orange house cat that's really too curious for his own good. This Rusty has a dream where he chases a little mouse, and it draws him to the forest. In the forest, he meets Greypaw, an apprentice from ThunderClan. The two get into a little argument and fight, and Greypaw compliments his skill in fighting for a kitty pet. And eventually, after the two kids get done arguing / speaking, the leader of ThunderClan reveals herself to the two and invites Rusty to join the clans. Now, of course, Rusty's gonna say yes, because no matter what species you are, any kid is going to say yes to an adventure. So he shows up to these clans, and the clan cats do not like outsiders. They don't like house cats. So this tomcat named Longtail is like, I don't think so, and purposely fights the smaller cat, Rusty. And Rusty ends up losing his collar, but he proves his worth by taking off a part of Longtail's ear. So, he's kind of proved himself to the clan then, and the clan leader, Blue Star, gives him his, clan name. Now, these names are a bit difficult at times to explain because they're not our names. She calls him Firepaw. And then, after all this mess, another apprentice comes in. His name is Ravenpaw. He comes in all out of breath going, and it turns out the deputy, Red Tail, has died. A big old cat named Tiger Claw comes in behind the black cat, Ravenpaw, carrying the body of this Red Tail. Later that night, Lionheart becomes deputy of ThunderClan. The clan still isn't very happy about Red Tail's death. They think it's a little suspicious. After the death of Red Tail, Firestar becomes very good friends with Greypaw and Ravenpaw, since they're similar ages. Eventually they find this loner, someone that was outcast from the clan, a cat named Yellowfang. She's this big old fluffy thing that's always angry, in my opinion. And Firepaw ends up feeding her, which he doesn't know breaks the clan rules. And so now he has to take care of her, like a kitten, even though he's pretty much a kitten himself. Later in the story, Blue Star, Tiger Claw, Ravenpaw, Firepaw, and Greypaw go to this religious site called the Mystical Moonstone, which is where the clan cats can talk to StarClan, their religious situation. Blue Star communes with the StarClan. During this time, Shadow Clan decides it's a good time to attack ThunderClan. Luckily, the 5 cats manage to return to be able to save the battle. They are able to turn it around. Sadly, Lionheart, the deputy, was killed, and Spotted Leaf, the cat that took care of all the sick cats. A queen, which is a mother cat, kittens are stolen. Her name is Frostfur. The entire clan decides that Yellowfang, the cat, the loner that Firepaw had fed earlier in the story, betrayed them. Next in the story comes a very large twist when Ravenpaw admits to Firepaw that Tigerclaw had been the one to kill the previous deputy. Now Ravenpaw is worried that Tigerclaw is going to find out that he saw and will, well, do something to Ravenpaw. So Firepaw, Greypaw, and Ravenpaw are out searching for the kittens, and they find this nice loner living in a abandoned barn. His name's Barley, and he agrees to take in Ravenpaw and take care of him and let him live with them. So that's the last we ever see of Ravenpaw in the stories. After this, a little while later, Firepaw leads a rescue party along with Yellowfang to rescue the stolen kittens. Now, these kittens were stolen by Broken Star, the wrongful leader of Shadow Clan, who, well, just is not a good leader. Eventually, Firepaw and the rescue party are, victorious in their rescue, and Broken Star and all his crooked followers are banished from Shadow Clan. In the end, Greypaw and Firepaw are promoted to warriors after their courageous rescue of the kittens. Their new names, yes, apprentices get their names changed once they become warriors. Their new names are Greystripe and Fireheart. Now, while they're all sitting vigil and stuff, Tigerclaw is beginning to be suspicious that Fireheart knows that he was the one that murdered Redtail. Now there's that. Yellowfang began to be trusted by the clan again, and she was promoted to Medicine Cat, Spotted Leaf's former position. I don't know about you, but Into the Wild really got me hooked into the Warrior Cat series. This video has just been a really small summary. You're really missing out if you don't read this book. Trust me on that one. Like, you can sit here and listen to me ramble, or you can go read the Warrior Cat books, because those are much better than looking at me. I know, because I'm me. See you tomorrow with something. It might be Warrior Cats, it might be something else.